Oh, we live.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we'll give it a few minutes before the other guys join. But yeah. Hey, look at my little Kimbu. Sure, like I feel he's gonna be much taller than the. So, okay. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, I think he's gonna be much taller than the Brady Hound, just by the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I'm holding it here, but like, yeah, I should hold it there. Yeah, his legs is like much taller, hey? Sure, this guy.
Yeah, he's big. He's a big boy.
I know the Melis units, like they have this design where they bend their legs as their natural state.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably have to compensate that to make up their height. But if you just like straighten the legs, yeah, sure, they really, it's like a much taller unit. Like just, well, where am I holding? Like there.
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
I just got a notification from an Instagram channel I follow, and I see that the next line of Gundam Converge stuff is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's coming out in December.
Yeah, there's
Are you talking about Gunpla? What's it? Bandai Gunpla, whatever that's non-official.
Bandai.
Yeah,
unofficial. Yeah, but it's quite cool because there's a high new in there. There's Vignagina, the mass-produced one.
Yeah.
There's the Ariel. There's a Zaku. Wow, dude. There's 4 kids. There's 4 of them that I want.
The Zaku look pretty cool, but yeah.
Dude, the Zakus are amazing. I've got one of those. I'll show you and the builders. Because I just love these stupid.
Hey guys.
So much. Hey guys. There's that's my Zaku.
So the one coming out in December, I think it's a brighter color scheme. Like yours is more desaturated.
I painted this one, so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I painted mine like this.
Sweet.
But yeah, mine was also like that color. It was like a brighter color, like brighter greens, more foresty greens.
Well, it seems like that Converge set that's coming out end of the year is again like almost like I wouldn't say a rehash, but they take all like the popular
selection.
Yeah, they take all the popular ones by vote and then like reproduce it and like throw in the aerial to add something new, I suppose.
See, yeah, there we go. Burger Gyros. Yeah, that's the name of the mass-produced Vignagina. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah. So that's interesting. That's rad. How many guys have we got in? So hey guys, so we've got 3 at the moment. We've got Enrico, Kenny, and Space Dusty, one of the latest BuildForce guys. Yeah, I was about to say, what's up, Space Dusty, to your first BuildForce podcast? I think maybe that's presumptuous of me to say.
Well, yeah, he only joined, I think, on Tuesday. Like, I think he joined the he joined the Discord just before I did my Tuesday stream, I think.
Yeah.
Was there somebody else?
So
I can't remember, yeah.
I just remember him having one of the coolest handles on the BuildForce. I love Space Dusty. It brings joy.
Yeah. And then we've got Natas who just joined. Away, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Natas?
Yeah, so I think we can get started, you know, and then the rest of the guys can come trickling in.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. Let's start talking about some amazing builds. And Kenny sneaking in there. It's Kenny! Anyway. Cool.
Yeah, so let's start the show officially. Hey Paul, you've got a new, like that, what happened to your red headset? You were in it looks like your PlayStation headset now, huh?
Yeah, these are wired only. And
okay.
I don't have Bluetooth on my computer, and it irritates me when the wire like hangs on the show like this.
Okay.
So when I get a Bluetooth dongle from my computer, because you know I must also be in the future, I just thought I'd bring my PlayStation ones. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. It looks very futuristic.
Oh wow.
It's missing a bit of a Mr. Aznable red touch, you know.
Yeah. Right. I agree. And also like panel lines. It needs panel lining. Like, a part of me is like, before the show, I was like thinking
I would
panel
never,
lines in.
I would never panel line something that premium. I don't know, anything with Sony or PlayStation these days is like, feels like oof.
Yeah, I know, it is a bit like Boku heavy bucks. Yeah.
Especially when they went for that whole white color scheme for PlayStation 5. It's like, in the beginning, as I feel like it's really odd for them to go for that white color scheme. But yeah, it makes it feeling more premium.
That's it.
Even Nintendo did that with the new Switch.
No, that's true. That said, though, I want a pink faceplate for my PlayStation.
Okay.
I want pink faceplates because that's very, well, I like it. It's very punk.
Or just go to like a hardware store, grab some pink spray paint and just...
Yeah, but the thing is, if you look, like, and this is not terribly exciting, but on the PS5, if you actually look really, really closely, you'll see they've got all the triangle, circle, X, square, and all that stuff.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
that texture is actually made out of those. And if you spray it on there, it's going to clog that up.
Well, if you do like quick coats, light coats, should be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure, but then it's gonna rub. No, I don't want to. I'll just buy one.
Yeah.
It's fine. They do a good enough job. They can actually have my money. It's fine. You know, if it was another games company, I wouldn't give them my cash. Anyway, guys, welcome to another.
I think this is episode 12 now.
Episode 12. Nice.
Yeah, episode 12 of our podcast.
Work in progress and chill. With BuildForce, with Jeff and Paul.
Well,
we're still figuring out the name.
Yeah, whenever Bandai or whatever there's big news, we'll focus the podcast on those news. But you know, otherwise we'll focus them on the important part, which is our BuildForce community. You know, you guys.
Yeah, you sexy people out there, and your sexy plastic. And just a word from none of our sponsors because we don't have sponsors. We are sponsored by Gunpla SA. Cool. I've been experimenting with this stuff, Tamiya Metal Primer, because I'd heard stories of how you can prime polycaps with it. Oh, I'm going to show off the price too quickly there. You can.
Did you get it from Airwix or?
No, I got this from. Oh, you know what? I may have bought this from Airwix like a long time ago. I only got around to trying it the other day. So you can. The idea is that you can prime polycaps and joints and whatever's with it. And if you guys don't know this, if you paint polycaps and joints and stuff, the paint cracks off. It doesn't adhere to it. In fact, glue doesn't work on it or anything. And I watched some dude's YouTube thingy, and he used a special Gaia Nodes primer that's designed for polycaps. And I did some research, and it turns out it's basically just a metal primer, and a lot of guys actually use metal primer. So I tried it out on a polycap that I've been using, and it's very small, so I don't know if you guys are going to really see the benefit of it on the video. Where's the one that my tester, there we go. It's really tiny stuff. Hold on, let me just see if, okay.
Oh, there you go.
So
there you
go. It's...
Is that painted as well?
Yeah, it's painted, and I've been scratching at it, and it.
You should paint it like in a white or something, you know, just to make it really obvious.
Yeah, I'm going to. I just wanted.
Spray doesn't show any imperfections that much if you.
Yeah, but the thing is, on polycaps, you know, it'll scratch off pretty quickly, and I'm still impressed. I've been scratching at it a while, off and on, and it holds up. It's pretty good because the part of this polycap where the paint did hit to that it doesn't have metal primer on, that's scratched off. That scratches off like super easy. So I have a control, a control. We're very scientific here. Anyway, so that was exciting, and with that, I've also heard that guys use metal primer because you can put that in an airbrush and you can spray it. Apparently, guys use that metal primer on 3D prints. So if you 3D print miniatures of Gunpla parts or whatever's, this will help fill in the little bit of surface imperfection, those little striations that appear in 3D prints.
Okay.
I haven't tested that yet, although I did buy a 3D print from a very cool local seller. And I'll talk about more of that on a future episode because I'd love to put that in my work in progress. As in like, oh, look, I painted this. So I'll save that for then. but I'll try it on that. Hopefully I don't melt it, but thankfully those local minis are actually very well priced. Anyway, Jeff, sorry man, that's a lot of me talking.
No, that's
silly things.
that's a good introduction from your side, eh?
Yeah, man, shot. And yourself, what have you been up to?
Not much from my side. I haven't doing too much experimenting. I've just been building the Kembu Zan on Tuesday stream. So you were supposed to continue your HD Destiny, but Escom says nope. So
no, Escom was like no. They almost said no to this podcast. So it's like
oh yeah, there's your mobility joint Xeon.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah.
So cool. Anyway.
And how's the guys? Like, are you guys also been building some?
Yeah, what's up?
Obviously, we'll check it in the work in progress channel. But you guys been building something nice. I take it most of you guys. I think everybody have their orders. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that. So
lots of cool
I don't know if you want to check the chat quick or just jump into the work in progress channel.
Let me check the chat quickly just before we fall into everything. So we've got Mech Junkie 06. What's up? Kenny, he asks BuildForce, or they ask BuildForce logo revealed tonight. I don't know.
Oh, should we do that? Do you think we want to do that, or how do you want to? Because I've got the design planned for something.
I'm thinking as I'm stretching. Okay, let me get through the comments and I'll decide. Space Dusty, I just saw the video from last month about the Gunpla SA merch. Can we still order merch? Apologies if this was already answered. Jeff, can they still order merch? Are you referring to the hoodies?
Well, okay. Yeah, I think Space Dusty, you're talking about the hoodie merch, right? So we're not talking about merch. We actually have another merch planned very soon. I want to announce it this week or this weekend, just so we can get it produced in next month's time. But it won't be hoodies. It will be t-shirt this time.
T-shirts.
Yeah, but it's got a new design on it. So
Lindsay Locke has also appeared in the comments.
I don't know if you guys can put it you guys can join the dots. Yeah.
No, they can. The BuildForce is clever. They
well, I'm laughing because I saw that GIF from Ratas in one of the channels this afternoon, and he had like a dude going crazy with the map and the joining dots and everything. It's like trying to decipher what GIFs, planning. So yeah, I think
we like to keep you on your toes. He likes to keep me on my toes too. Dr. Nenji Stein, what's up, dude?
Hey,
Rat Sass,
going
just
from
talking about
Florida. And not the Florida in South Africa, the Florida in US.
Not Florida. Cool. And Victor. How is it, Victor? Cool. Okay, now that we've got all the introductions, the hellos, the lean-ins, and all that good stuff going, let's do some talking from Jeff. Jeff, I think we should show them. I mean, it's the 18th of August. I think it's safe to show them.
Now that I brought up the whole next merch thing, I think I'll wait until the weekend and then just show what merch we have planned with the design. How's that? Just do it together. Instead of just showing the design on its own, I'll show, what we have planned. Well,
legs are just for show.
I think I've kind of given it away already. It's I mentioned t-shirt as the next merch. But yeah, hoodie we're not gonna do now because the thing is
it's too hot.
We want not only we reaching the end of winter in South Africa, but also we want to reach a minimum quantity. So unless we can get another 20 and we try and aim for 25 units of one particular clothing item, then we can get it at a really good price, otherwise it doesn't really make sense for us. So unless we can get 25 units again on a hoodie, then we're not going to do the hoodie again until we get enough new members, and we'll do another hoodie run again, maybe next year's winter or something. Or this time maybe we'll do it before winter hits. We'll do it in May before winter.
I've got a question for the BuildForce. And I'm just curious. I'm actually curious because Jeff and I are gonna go. I wanted to find out, and when I say we're gonna go, I'll illustrate. I'll illuminate that more. How many of you guys in the comments are considering going to Comic Con Africa? Let us know. We'll definitely check the comments a little bit later. And I'm gonna actually post a question in here, and I keep saying comments, but the chat. How many of you?
And just in case, you know, if anybody else that's in South Africa that doesn't know, the Comic Con Africa is resuming again this year from the 22nd of September to 25th in Nasrec. Nasrec? Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, because Jeff, I know you and I are going. We're still deciding on which day we want to go and stuff.
I'm gonna try and go every single day if you know, I've done it before in like wearing armor. So like this time I'm not gonna wear any armor. I'm not gonna wear like 30 kilograms on my body weight for the whole day. So
that's right, guys. Jeff's he's gonna do it with a twist. He's just gonna wear nothing.
No, I'm gonna wear the merch, man. Okay, not the hoodie, but in the new merch.
Oh, like a t-shirt or something. Okay, so he's only wearing a t-shirt. Okay, well now we know. You've been warned.
No boxes, only a t-shirt.
I'm just curious because it'd be cool to...
You're gonna get escorted out.
Well, I don't know. I don't get escorted out anyway. I run out. Anyway.
Hey, I just want to quickly say, I'm celebrating a little bit tonight. Hey, there's no lag.
Wow. Why did you say that, dude? Just now there's gonna be lag. Now it's gonna be like...
Hopefully not. Yeah. All right, cool.
Anyway, cool. No, because it'd be nice to meet some of you peeps there, and maybe we can do like a BuildForce, the hangout. Okay. Anyway, cool. So onto that work in progress before I introduce myself.
And we'll check the chat again just now.
No. Sweet.
Cool, so
we stopped with Witch Mallory's awesome mini, and then we half of Dean's gun cannon appeared. It's in the water. It's like walking in the water with one arm. It's like in the Gundam game. And such a good kit. Really is such a good kit. I love the eyes. Painting these eyes were one of my favorite eyes to paint ever on a kit. I just went in there and I painted them silver with Vallejo. I mean, Vallejo's chrome, and and it looks so good.
Like on the underside, the other side.
On the underside, on behind the eye stuff. I was just like, so easy.
Catches the light really well,
And Shogun Summer, I think we were talking about Shogun Summer's Fenice Inashita. This is a good kit. It's a really pretty kit.
Yeah, I really like the design of this Wing Gundam, or like a reimagined custom Gundam.
And it's like, it's impressive because it's a little sacrilegious in the eyes of like a lot of people to see this much modification being done on a Wing Gundam, to be fair. Like a lot of people do like, I've done this unique Wing Gundam custom, and it's like, meanwhile, it is just grey. You know?
And the thing about like from Bandai, this is almost like an entirely new kit, right? They didn't reuse too much of the mold, the original mold.
And it's cool because there are some nice extra parts in this. So I don't think he's meant to use it, but he's got the huge Buster rifle, the Mega Buster rifle, whatever it is. He comes with it, but I don't recall the Fenice using it. I remember that just being in the box, like, oh cool, I can build it. I've got parts to build it because it's extra. Because he's got handguns, memory serves. So
yeah, it's been a while since I watched Build Fighters.
Lindsay is kicking butt here, opening up with the work in progress, showing us the extra parts they got with their option parts sets. This is really interesting to me. Because these are not normally listed on the box.
No, they don't. But a lot of the option parts, they include that runner. That it's basically just a way to connect to like holes and stuff. I think when you buy the custom head, also comes with that runner.
Yes, and it's got a gun. Yeah. It comes with a gun, which was like a surprise. I got one of those, and I actually don't have it here in the...
Have you built your custom head?
I haven't. because I don't want to touch any of my 30 minutes mission stuff, Jeff and until when. So
we're gonna do we have something planned.
So Lindsay opening up here with 30-minute missions happening in a big way. That's a big gun. Wow.
That's the new Gatling unit attached to the backpack on her.
It's like a rail gun there as well, isn't that? Looks like a rail gun.
It gives you a lot of like parts that you can swap out. So you can either have a Gatling unit or you can have like the laser railgun part, whatever. Yeah.
That looks like a very. That's crazy that it can stand actually. It's a cool shot. It's a cool pose. I like that pose quite a lot. It's just, even though the gun's up, it's not like everybody.
Yeah, I thought it would be quite back heavy, you know.
Yeah. But for me, it's like a weapon to change war. Anyway, somebody was
changed.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we were talking about Hyakushiki HGUC the other day, the revived one. Somebody was talking about it in the Discord. I took a very quick photo of mine that I just shared quickly. So there's my Hyakushiki, if anybody cares. That is the stand I usually put kits on when I want to like clear coat them. So, because a Hyakushiki in my eyes looks weird standing. Strange. Like most space mobile suits look weird for me when they're standing. So I like them being like floating.
That makes sense.
Very cool Predator built
Pixel
by Pixel Logo. Yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool. Sure.
And I actually watched these movies the other day because Prey came out.
The new one. Okay.
The new one. And it got me, and I mean, I love Predator. And when Prey came out, I just saw like Disney Plus had all of the Predators. So I watched the original again for the first time in not a very long time, but I still love that movie. Soundtrack. Anyway, this is me building my pilot for my VF-19. He's really, really, really small.
Yeah, it looks really tiny.
It is really tiny. So that happened. So I mean, and there's more, so I don't want to linger on it too much. But then Natas built his Nanju Stein, the narrative.
Sure, that like so this from the shot, the gun looks super big.
This is a great shot. I love this shot. I'm actually sorry that, I mean, Natas is like doing this as a work in progress shot. I mean, you know, but yeah, dude, put this on a nice neutral background or some space or whatever it is, and you've got yourself a very, very cool pose, very cool shot right there. Love it. Also love that it's got the high news beam rifle. Not the custom, the narratives beam rifle is the high news beam rifle, which is so cool. Then it's me going through the ugly phase of this YF-19 build from Macross. Yeah, it's a bit of pre-shading. It's also a lot of things actually. It was a bit of airbrushing practice. It was a bit of pre-shading. It was a bit of and it's cool because like this will start evolving. And Rico has posted pictures of his Orion. And
didn't we see earlier progress of this, or?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, not earlier progress. Didn't we see like his later progress earlier?
No. Because what happened is he started doing this, and I feel like Enrico posted this in solidarity because when I posted this image of my YF-19, I was ready to throw it at someone because it's just this is not a Bandai kit. This is a Hasegawa kit, and on top of that, this is a Hasegawa kit made by. I would say Hasegawa's kind of B team. So there's a lot of like part fitting issues there. There's a lot of like really stupid decisions made in this with regards to the assembly journey. So like, for example, just quickly, if you take like most jets, if you build, when I say most jets, most good quality jet kits, you can paint up the cockpit, you can paint up the fuselage, you can seal the cockpit. I mean, you can seal the fuselage together. You can sometimes put the cockpit in afterwards, or sometimes you can put it in before, whatever's. But you can do that. and it doesn't slow you down because you can still like sort of prime it and do stuff and then put the wings on and whatever's. This, I can't put the wings in until these two little sections have these like little vents in, because if I close the fuselage, I can't get in there to put the vents in.
Yeah,
I can't put them in from the outside, and it's just it's been like that kind of irritation because anyway, it's been an experience. I haven't had that experience in a while, so and I'm doing it for myself.
Kind of, Bandai spoils us quite a bit.
No, they really do. Yeah, so when I say to guys like Bandai kits are easy kits, I'm not saying that they're baby kits. I'm just saying they don't fight with you. They're not teenagers. Bandai kits are lovable children. Look at this Mark II Titans from Ratas. Yeah, look at it. It's just like
getting closer, man. Getting closer when you take that photo.
Yeah,
we want to see.
Otherwise, it's like.
Don't be afraid. It's not gonna bite your camera.
Yeah. Or maybe it will. I don't know. If it does, you'll have it on camera and we'll get to see it. Everybody will get to enjoy it. Dean's GPO1. Looking cool, hey? Not bad for an old HG kit. You know, panel lining really does bring it to life.
Yeah, just bring out those nice details.
I actually forgot that they used.
Yeah, that's a sticker, sure, on the shield. But that's what you get for old HGs, eh? Like when you build an old HG and you build a more modern HG, like in the past, I would say maybe 5 or even 10 years, like the colors, you know, they give you much more part separation.
Bandai's come a long way. Yeah. And then here's the little GPO1 Converge that Dean got. Very cool.
Matchy.
Nicely.
Yeah. It'd be really cool if you do the panel line on the Converge as well.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to do on my live stream the other day is take some panel liner to one of my Converge kits. Oh, there we go. Ratsas is not scared. They got in. They got in. This is the real grade.
That's a thumbs up, hey? Yeah. Thumbs up.
Yeah, it's a real grade. It's awesome. It's already. I mean, look at this. Look, even here on the shoulders. I mean, he's got that opening a little bit, but you got a lot of like interesting stuff happening with this design in real grade. Really, really great kit. To anybody who managed to get your hands on, nice. Dean finished their what you call it, gun cannon.
Gun cannon.
And it's looking good. Guys, gun cannon by definition has a goofiness to it. Because, you know, it's very 70s. It's very of its time. I still love it. I think it's one of the best kits that Bandai have done in recent years. Best, I don't know. Yeah, best because it's really easy. Like, there's really no effort. You can just have fun, build it very quickly, paint it very quickly. It's very playful. It's got a very playful feel.
Yeah. Well, we'll see later in the chat that Dean had some fun like with the poses and stuff.
This is actually a very
Dean
cool pose.
Is still here in the chat, I wonder. I think I saw him earlier. Is he in the chat? No, wait, he's not in the chat here. Okay. Well, maybe he'll join later and then, yeah.
This gun cannon pose is actually very canon. I did a thing. Because Hayate Kobayashi, the pilot of the gun cannon, is a judo expert and also a wrestling expert. So
there you go.
And that pose is just very gun cannon for me. Even though Hayate Kobayashi doesn't pilot the gun cannon, that's Kai Shiden. But anyway, and then hello.
This looks like
the Mobile suit of your dreams.
It looks like draw me like a French girl.
Yeah, draw me like one of your French.
It's either that or it's like a zombie crawling on the ground.
But there is a cool. This pose is kind of a popular pose in Gundam, for the gun cannon, because it does go on the floor and shoot those.
Yeah, well, when the shoulder cannon needs some stability. No?
Yeah, hold on. Speaking of gun cannon.
You got a Converge.
Yeah, I've got the Converge.
Cute.
It's so cool. I'm just gonna make my screen bigger for 2 seconds. It's supposed to Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. You know when you double click on something and it goes. There we go.
There you go.
I'll just show the.
Cute.
Yeah, the dust. I added the dust just by sitting near it. So it's cool because it's got alternate what you call it, cannons. It's got the cannons from the mass-produced version as well.
All right.
Or the strike version. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
By the way, do you see any new comments from your side? Because the last comment I've seen is from Dr. Ninja.
Dr. Ninja Steins. I hadn't taken many pics lately. That's the last one I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay. I don't know if we still good with the stream, or are you guys still there? Maybe just drop a chat because I do see that we're still live. But yeah, I just want to check if people are still there.
Just getting nervous.
Yeah.
Because it's very quiet in here.
Yeah, we can still continue. But yeah, if you guys still have any technical errors or whatever, just drop us the chat so we can see.
Cool. And then Ancient Gun showing off his Asmodee.
Yeah.
I am excited to build one of these one day because this looks like a lot of fun. Watch the review on it by the awesome Zaku Aurelius.
Yeah. And okay, cool. Ratas and Enrico says they're still
they're just enjoying us, man. They don't want to like start typing and stuff. They're on the site now. And,
well, like I was expecting Ratas to give some comments when we talked about his build.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, guys, Asmodee. Yeah, this is definitely a kit I want to experience. I also love the fact that I get an excuse to use like the neon. I call it neon yellow. Some people call it neon green. Potato. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that right now. At the end of the day,
and yes, abilities. What's it?
Astaroth.
Astaroth. Yeah.
This is great. There's another kit that goes with the Astaroth. It's the upgraded Astaroth. It's called a Dantalion.
I know there's also Astaroth Origin as well. I think that's the red one or something.
Yes, I've got that one too. They're very, very nice. I just hate the Astaroth's many seam lines because I want to paint it up, but I don't want to fix seam lines. So just some of those. It's really annoying. Although I have a new secret for fixing seam lines. Maybe I'll share with people.
Sure. Is this like from Ancient Gun?
Yeah, man. Ancient Gun is just rocking it with their new arrivals and just generally just their builds.
Lots of kits.
Oh, that's the unicorn. Hold on.
That's
no, that's the HG.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I don't know if you got this from us or before. Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like
it's a very cool kit.
I feel like it's the real grade just because it seems slimmer somehow. Anyway, I'm sure they will tell us.
I'm looking at the hands. Yeah.
Yeah, because the HG also has. See, but those are those are very real grade hands. So.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it is the real grade. You see here on the little gray parts here, there's a little seam line there. Yeah, okay. I know that seam line very well. I hate that seam line. It's the real grade. But yeah, a cool package that unicorn actually. Shogun Summer with Strike Freedom.
Yeah, real great. You keep saying Strike Freedom, hey?
I keep saying that, but it's just
yeah. The nice one, and then we've got
we have Jacques getting carried away with his HGUC Gundam Evolution project, Zeta Gundam, aka also known as Revive Zeta, because it's just easier. This is a fun kit, especially if you love Zeta.
Well, I think ever since this Zeta kit came out, they don't even reprint the old Zeta anymore. Yeah.
Oh no, they shouldn't even, because I've got that kit and it's horrible. I hate the old Zeta kit. It's gross. I actually, I had a weird moment in judgment and I bought that Grips Conflict set, which comes with Yakushiki, the Mark II, and the Zeta Gundam, but it's all the old ones. And they're very chunky. And I feel like an idiot. I shouldn't have. Anyway, Josh Links is showing us some
Gundam Bale.
Bale? Oh yeah, it's Bale, hey.
Yeah.
I was about to say, because it looks so much
Barbatos has the blue upper chest.
Yes, yeah. No, I'm being dumb. Sorry, Barbatos. But yeah, it's cool to be. Yeah, Josh Links is very happy with the hobby knife and the sanding sticks. Yeah, dude, they make a difference, eh? This is me, sorry. This is my dude next to a Warhammer figure arm. So if you want to see how, you guys know how small 40k stuff is. So yeah, so this is pretty much there. I painted
it's super tiny because it's like a one centimeter block.
Pretty much, yeah. It's tiny. And what I did is, I actually went in there, like there we go. Those little blocks are 1 by 1 centimeter, so it's about 1.8 centimeters, 18 millimeters. Anyway, so what I did is when I painted him, he was very dark. So I just gave him a little bit of a dusting with the Tamiya makeup sets. I have the gray and and a bit of the yellow, just to sort of diffuse it a bit so that it looks more scale accurate. Because I also want to push it into the. I want him to stand out in the cockpit, but then also be pushed out from the cockpit.
It's a shame that the molding on the pilot feels a bit derpy, like the pose.
It's super bad, dude. This kit is from
like the arms just like straight, like
it's from 1998. It's I mean, there's seam lines here. I see them now. You don't see them when you hold the figure in your hand. I was in there like that with a knife, and I was getting a lot of them off. But I was just like, screw it, because most of him is covered by the canopy anyway. So I actually just wanted this area to look good. That's all I care about. And I wanted to make sure the seat was nice. Painting, doing up the seat was fun. I enjoyed that. I was like, yeah, that was fun for me. Anyway, yeah, enough about that. Pixel Ogre is showing off now.
You're such a nice kit bash. Oh, so nice.
Dude, I love this. Yeah, this is so clever, and I like the use of the aquatic parts. It's actually making me want to get some of these parts. Like, I love these arms. Where are these arms from? Are these from a Porta Nova?
That's from it's from the Seal Nova's commander or something. High mobility.
So cool.
Parts,
I love it, and I love this like there's like a tonfa kind of thing happening.
Yeah.
And then here, just to show the other side, these are really fantastic kit bashes. Like I've said to Pixel Ogre, I actually right click and save these. I've put them in my swipe file for 30-minute missions inspiration. They go in there. And I must say, like, that's not a very big file of stuff, because I find I'm very finicky with those designs. I feel like a lot of designs that I've seen for 30-minute missions are just very extra. And I feel like Pixel Ogre has a very good restraint in his design that I love.
It's like very well balanced,
Hyper Mega Beam Cannon. Guys, now I remember, Jeff. I bought that set, that Grips Conflict set, to get one of these Hyper Mega Beam Cannons because it was in there. Because when I had pre-ordered this bad boy long ago, I didn't realize it would actually come with it. And it does. So, yeah. That is reason alone to get this kit. Even if you never want to use it, even if it's like, you know, you just want to have him standing with it like posed with like the whole sort of Zeta standing with his gun pose. It's a cool gun to have, and
yeah, it's an imposing gun, you know.
I'm so surprised it's not P Bandai is all I'm saying.
It's a BFG.
It's a BFG. It's a big friendly gun.
Yeah. Hey, we've got Exoria. So yeah, I'm just like peeking over to check the chat at the moment.
Oh, cool.
So I see Exoria's here. Hey, how's it?
Sneaking in them chats like a ninja.
Yeah. Do you want to highlight some of the chat? I see. Ratas he commented about his Mark II. It says but yeah, the Titan was a fun build.
Here we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Titan was a fun build. I'm still surprised how Bandai can get that kind of detail into such a small kit. Wait until you.
But that's a whole, yeah. that's like the main point that they're pushing with the RG line is like how much detail can it cram in a scale 1:1 44 kit. Yeah.
And guys, that is why. So go for it, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know in the first few RG kits they did that whole articulated hands thing where they like you can bend the fingers, which was pretty amazing. When they did it. But I actually felt that the fixed hand has a better, look because you don't see ball joints and also just more stability, holding your weapons.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the real grade hands, because they are RX-78 hands most of the time, when they're on other kits, they look like boxing gloves. They're like, and then the closed hands that you get are like this. I don't know, it's weird. So the new real grade hands are much cooler, and also the finger doesn't pop off.
Yeah, so it's a similar thing with the. It's a similar thing how I feel about the master grade articulated hands when they went for like just fixed hands. It's you can't play with the fingers as much as used to, but it's more stability. Yeah.
Also, aesthetically, it's more correct as well. I feel like when they worry more about getting the hands looking cool, then the hands look cool over making them functional. Because the hands being... my thing is just, as long as real grades don't get to a point where you only get closed fists and a trigger gun, a trigger finger, I'm happy. Because I hate... That's one thing in high grade kits that I really hate. And you'll often hear me say that when I get excited about an HG kit, I'm like, wow, this is a great kit. A lot of the time it's because my memory of that kit was, oh cool, it came with hands like this.
Yeah.
It's a stupid thing. But
Bandai's getting like more and more stingy with their hands. It's like just give you one. They don't even give you a whole like holding hand anymore. They give you half.
You get like this. You get this part.
Yeah.
Like
and then like the palm side. Yeah, the palm.
Yeah.
No, the back side of a hand is created by the cover, so it looks really weird actually. Yeah,
so it's like let's get in here deeper. Rico with his Titans build, or with their Titans build, so cool. Nice. I like the lighting here. Get in there with the camera. Get closer. Don't be scared.
Get closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like especially if we start looking at Enrico's photos, you'll see a lot of the times he crop in, like stuff gets cropped out of a photo, and that's fine. Shoot.
Yeah, like
shoot
Enrico gets there and he's like, I'm taking a photo. I'm taking it. There it is. It's a robot or a jet. Spoilers. Anyway, Jacques is making some serious progress here on this Mark
and he's
II.
just showing off the cockpit.
Yes. Look at that. That is love. Look at, what is love?
Did he say
Painting the cockpit.
Did he say he painted a pilot?
Yeah, he painted, I don't know if he painted the cockpit, but I know he painted the figure. He painted the pilot.
You can kind of see it, yeah.
I'm like, go you. That's love.
This is still like, seeing that to Mark II AUG version, the version 2.0 brings lots of nostalgia back for me.
Yeah,
it's
Jeff.
like one of my. Yeah.
I remember around the time when you and I met, you had just gotten the Mark II version 2. Or not around the time when we had met. I mean, we'd been friends for about a year or so already. And you were considering building a Shah version of the Mark II.
Yeah. And then I painted that one into a Shah color scheme, but then like it was a bit too dark of a red. But yeah, it got like somebody picked it up as like he bought it from me afterwards. So
nice.
Okay, fine, yeah, sure. And I like another thing also, it's like I over weathered it. Like I was pretty much still new to like painting. So it was like still like I think it was my third or fourth kit that I airbrushed. Like and then I went a bit too crazy with dry brushing for this the noob weathering technique where you just take like silver enamel paint and you dry brush around all the edges, and I just overdid it like everywhere. It was universally scratched, like even on the back. Where it's like, if you think about it, like what's the chances of you getting like hurt on the back of your leg or something?
And then still surviving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but dude, you know what? You had fun. You had fun with
Yeah.
it. Somebody picked it up. You learned lessons. You now know not to do that. You are telling people not to do that. They will do it anyway, and then they will also learn.
Do
It's
it.
a thing.
You'll learn. Like, in a few years later on, as you progress through your painting skills, you'll look back. And I hope you keep those old kits as well, just so that you can always like look back and say, "Wow, I've made a huge progress."
Or you'll just Picard.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am busy
it's cool.
on. I'm busy on my RX-78 Origins. Busy. Speaking of Shaw color schemes, actually, I'm busy scratch building little pieces for the shoulders and the chest and whatever. So I thought I'd show guys my progress at like 4 o'clock in the morning the other day, because I had the best long weekend ever. I had like 2 days off work. That whole long weekend, I long weekended the hell out of it. So it was so great. So as you can see on my cutting mat, there's tons of like little bits of plot plate and plastrip and whatever's that I've been cutting and clipping. This little thing here on the right is actually a template that I made that I put on and then follow that. So yeah, these actually look quite good. If I, do say so myself. But I did fix them up quite a bit since this as well. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys that when it's more something. And the reason I mentioned the Shah color scheme is because I'm doing a Mr. Aznable color scheme for my 1 Year War version Origin. So it's Shah, it's Casval colored, but it's more Mr. Aznable colored. Oh, yay!
Are you saying you're injecting some of your own personality into it as well?
Yeah, no, I will be. It's Ousticle and Red Tip Bunny Ear Flame thing from Pokemon.
Bandage Bunny.
Bandage Bunny. I think these are Dean's and they look fantastic. These are so cute out of the box. Yeah. This, you know what? This makes me.
Is that a miniature Poiki pot in the back?
Yeah, that's Nunu's. Yeah, that's where Dean does spells. I'm joking, guys. I don't know.
I'm just looking at Ratas's comments. He says, "Yeah, I agree. The fixed hands are better than the moving fingers, etc. On the others are nice, but the fixed ones are better." Yeah.
Well, let's do that. Yeah, I agree. There we go. Mouse pointer. Yeah, I agree. The fixed hands are better. The moving fingers, etc. on the others are nice, but the fixed one is a bit better. Haha.
Yeah.
Or Dr. Nenji starts. Get close by the window. By the.
Is this a reference to a song or what? Like.
Need for Speed. That's what that makes me think of. Because as I'm like doing that, I'm like reading this and I'm like, oh, like halfway through I clicked, Rasas appreciates that comment. Exoria, ooh, a Shah version of the RX 178 would be nice. That's the Mark II for those of you guys that don't know. And then Rasas was like, yeah, it looked good. Jeff has a talent for painting. So I suspect he's talking about your Mark II. Maybe he remembers seeing it in the store when you were there in the store. Maybe Rasas has been stalking.
Well, no, this Mark II is like way long ago when I worked at Anima Cafe. I think back in 2009, maybe.
Yeah,
it's way.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's long time ago.
Version 2 master grades were coming out. The future was looking bright. Then Bandai would surprise us with real grade not too long after that. Madness. This is Natus's Barbatos. Before I go and say Lupus Rex, but Barbatos. Interesting fun fact about this Barbatos that I just want to share from my own experience. This is an amazing kit. I purposefully overweathered mine because I was just having so much fun with mine. I put on all the chipping because in my mind it just makes sense to have that much chipping. And then I it's that kind of kit where I look back at it and I'm like, But anyway, the interesting thing, these back pegs here, these plastic things that are meant to be used for the guns, and then this arm and this piece of the arm, I've used them all in scratch builds. Like a lot of my scratch build parts have come from the extras of this kit. I've used this piece here in the Sasabi, in my real grade Sasabi, which I will show you guys one day. I really have to get around to finishing the back. Anyway, and then this piece here, I'm using it on a secret build, which I haven't shown anybody yet because I don't want the dopamine hit from showing people. I want it to be finished, and I'll show people, and they can be like, wow, or ooh, that's crap. Either way, I don't want it to show people, and people go, ooh, wow, or that's crap, and then I'm like, yeah, maybe, yeah, now I'm happy. Everybody thinks it's cool. I'm gonna stop now. Because that's the problem, showing off stuff too soon sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
But the HG Barbatos, for its time, it's actually, it still lives up very well, you know. It's an amazing kit. It's a small kit and very good price, like very well priced.
It's fun to play with.
It's got a full, I think all IBO kits have a full inner frame, or at least most of them have a full.
Well, it is an inner frame, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry, it's me again. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on, before it's me. Jacques got some progress. Look at that, putting in the sensors on the Mark II.
Yeah, the stickers, yeah.
But that looks good. They look good. Nicely done. Me again. Yeah,
Somehow looks a bit sad. It's like...
Yeah, because So I cut holes into the wrist. I clipped off 2 pieces from the runners. You know, the little pieces that tell you the number of the piece. And I jammed them in there for some scratch building fun. I'm telling people that not because I want you to be wild by the effort, but because I want you to steal the idea and do it as well. That I am experimenting with this at the moment. I cut out the vents, and I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, oh god, I'm so glad that I fixed them up a little bit. But I have since clipped out the vents because I don't love the Origins vent and then extra vent that it has, the way that it does it. Like actually, it's not that it's bad, it looks great. It's just that for this custom, I wanted it to be slimmer and I wanted it to be a little bit more visually distinct. So I'm actually trying something out a little bit different, and I did this first to see. In fact, this whole chest section has actually been scrapped. I wasn't happy with the scribing I did on it, and I actually changed it again because you get an extra one in the box. So, but let's show off Dean's Hyakushiki.
Yeah.
See, nice. This is a cool kit. I love how slender this is. If you guys have seen the old one is crap. I'm gonna say it right here. The old Hyakushiki. Firstly, it's got 2 problems. It comes in chrome, which is just rubbish. It looks shit. Sorry, I think it looks shit. It's got no.
And that pushes up the price tag as well, you know.
It does. It pushes up the price tag for, in my opinion, for nothing. It's got no undergating, so every time you clip those parts off, you get these horrible little nub spots. And it's chunky, but not in a good way. It just looks.
It's like
just.
I think the older Gunpla kits, the proportions always feel slightly off because I think they were like more anime accurate, but it just doesn't feel like.
It doesn't always translate well to a model kit.
Like I remember even the Gundam Seed kits.
You can see the look on my face. It's like...
The feet were just flat. Like I mean not flat, but like the feet were fat and flat.
Yeah, they were like, man. Yeah,
and then like
very heavy on tires.
And then a few years ago, like Bandai started making like almost like remastered version, like from the Strike to the Freedom, the Strike Freedom. Then they looked much more like just decent looking kits, you know. Yeah.
So this is me prototyping what I want to do to my RX-78 now. So I'm just doing a test fit of a piece in there just so I can do a measurement. So I'm just going through that. This is Jeff's awesome build of Arthur. And Jeff, I want one of these Perspex blocks, please. Thank you.
It's very nice for what's a presentation, you know, because it refracts, it catches the light and all that.
I'll show us your Arthur again quickly.
Wait, I was like, wait, what happened to everybody? What happened to Paul in the screen? There you go.
Looks so cool, hey? Wow, look at all that glintstone.
Yeah, glintstone is so saucy.
You don't have the right. You don't have the right. Anyway, and there's more here. Very cool. Dude, this is an outstanding SDW kit. I really like it a lot. Yeah, I must actually get
Just
building mine.
bring back our face cams as well.
Oh, did I take our face cams away? Oh, people actually want to see us.
Okay. And I'm checking the chat. Exoria says the 1.0 MG strike just looked rubbish as well due to the proportion with its arms and legs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
I had to.
It wasn't a terrible kit, but like okay, they didn't call it the 2.0, but they call it
1.5.
the strike. They called it like the RM remaster.
Yes, or HD or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a remaster. Yeah, and it's just like putting it side by side. It's like wow, it's a like different night and day. Eh? Crazy.
Yeah, I remember on a commission I did for somebody, if memory serves, I actually did make the legs a bit longer. Because just making the upper thigh longer, and on a master grade that was a pain in the butt, I'm just saying. But making the thigh a little bit longer actually helped it a lot. Here we go. So now you can sort of see what I'm getting at with like, yeah, I don't want to do vents. I want to do like a plugged in.
Close it off.
Like a jester kind of thing. So yeah.
Yes. Like an armor plating.
Yes, yeah, for the vents. Oh, and also to a greater or lesser degree, like the Thunderbolt Gundam Master Grade. But yeah. Ooh, sexy
What's happening
legs.
here?
It's sexy
Playing
legs.
with the articulation.
Yeah, I love this. It's actually such a great pose without being. Do you remember that Gundam print ad that ran where they had that one Japanese model, and they would replace her legs, or they would replace the models with legs or arms with Gundam pieces. So there was one where the girl's like she's wearing like school uniform, you know, that typical anime school uniform, and the photograph is beautiful, and she's like, looks like she's about to go into battle, and her arms are goof arms. It looked so cool. It's actually find a picture.
Oh wait, I think I've seen that. Yes,
and then the one with the doms legs. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Very,
It'd
very
be
cool
cool if
campaign.
you can find those images.
I've got it in a Hobby Japan magazine, so I just have to find it and take a photo of it. But Natas, so that was Velus's Zeta legs, by the way, and Natas just jumped right on this. He's like, yes, I see your sexy legs. And then, yes, guys, Zeta Gundam is cool.
Yes, yeah.
So, wing kits are shorter. They're just smaller Gundam units. And the Zeta is probably the first time that we saw a really tall Gundam unit, because before the Zeta we had RX-78 and blah 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 blah. And then after Zeta they kind of go a little bit smaller and then they go big again. It's weird. But anyway.
Yeah, he started playing with kit bashing.
Kit bashing. Yep, it looks like Gundam Breaker now. Loud Lungs showing us his limited edition Games Workshop Blue Milk. Yes. Very good. Very good. Veles has stopped dicking around now.
Nice.
And he's I like your photos, Veles. I know, like, I can see that you've kind of designed your photos a little bit. You've got your manual there in the background. You've got the little Zaku like peeking out there.
It's like,
it's cool.
When
man.
is it going to be my turn?
Yeah. Oh, and I like this. This is very cool for me to see. So
you just shaved it off so it can turn the neck a bit more. Or what?
Yeah. That is a very good modification. Yeah. It's a good one. Because that's the only problem with this kit out of the box. Actually, that's a problem with every single Zeta kit. Even the real grade. It kind of goes... if you lift up the chin, it could be like, yes. But it's
so just the color on all of them is like more popped.
Just very big, because, you know, it's very integral to the transformation. So I do recommend, guys, shave them down. And I think Bandai purposefully doesn't make them smaller, because it knows that there's fans out there who like the jock version of the Zeta, you know, with the popped collar. So So it's a kind of a weird uphill battle. I'm just glad that the proportions on the head of this kit are so good, and it's cool to see somebody clipping in there. And go you, dude, because this takes courage, clipping into your kit. I know, because my Zeta Gundam like this, every time I see people posting pictures, I get all nostalgic about mine, because I've done a lot of modification to mine that I've almost modified it out of existence. Okay, because we make mistakes, right? But Mech Junkie attacking the backlog. I see. Nice. That's very organized. He's got a yellow part separator. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, those yellow part separator, I think they're designed for watches.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And then here's Natas flexing with their display and the cool little planets and everything that.
Yeah,
I believe Natas. I believe
nice
you airbrushed this, dude.
Yeah, it looks like he, airbrushed it. Nice side project.
Yeah. No, man, you guys, like, I love this, because you spend all the time and money on these kits. Put it somewhere nice. Not like me, who's got mine sitting there in like the void behind me.
Dust. Yeah,
all
mine's also collecting dust.
Yeah. At least some of yours are in the shop.
Yeah. So that mine's either collecting dust, or it's just wrapped up in plastic bags in boxes, and never seen it. Like, I just imagine it like in a coffin. Never get to see it daylight again.
Mine are in storage, like in MechWarrior when you put a mech in storage. Anyway, Jacques getting some new Gundam Mark II in there. Mech Junkie 06 showing off the, what's the thing called again? Is it the blue? The blue dual Gundam? Dual.
Gundam, yeah. I see in the chat there, Rata says, I'm out. Cheers, everybody. Enjoy.
Cheers, Ratas.
Yeah. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Veles says he had to tighten up some loose joints. So here's the thing with this kit. The joints aren't actually that loose. So that's an experience thing. So you'll actually not critting, just saying, like on mine were actually quite tight. The only problem I have is in here, in the chest, the way that the ball joint joins into the chest is very annoying. But once it's in there, it's in there. And it gives it a nice... Anyway, so here's the Gundam, the RX-78 chest, which I did, and I was kind of happy with it, and then I did more on it, and then I got unhappy with it, and then I just trashed it and started again, because that's sometimes what you just have to do, is trash it. But yeah, Velas is loving his Zeta build. Mech Junkie is getting in there with this duel. Some fun little poses I can see. They're having some fun with their kit.
Yeah, you can see like this is the old HG kit, and you can see the proportions, like it's a bit chunkier. It's more accurate. You can see it like in the legs and the feet. Yeah.
Also, really, really, like, Bandai took forever to come up with actually doing a trigger finger. You can see here on this, it's holding a gun like that. It's so stupid. It really irritates me. I would, like, sometimes, and then you wonder why so many third parties make, like, extra hands and things. Dr. Nenji-Stein is painting everything red, apparently.
Going back to your comment about trigger fingers and all that, I think Bandai really likes to, like, they're just being like really stingy with certain lines of kits. Like, not all HG kits is like get this stingy treatment. I think the UC HG kit actually gets more love compared to the other friend. Like the HG kits from the UC timeline actually have like more solid hands and better sculpted, and you get trigger fingers and all that. And then even with the Witch from Mercury kits that we've seen, it's just like one whole like holding hand. And
that's why
again I think they're trying to distinguish, okay, this is what you get for HG, so that when the RG comes out or the NG comes out, people say,
No, I think you're right. I think they're just stingy. That's why as soon as these come back in stock, we'll start bringing some back in. Like this is specifically the more Zaku shaped hands, but like the MS hands.
Yeah, it's
stuff
just unfortunate that Bandai don't reprint much of those things, but yeah.
anymore,
nice.
yeah, because they haven't done a new Build Fighters series in a while. So yeah, like I said, if Jeff and I can get stock of this, we'll bring them in again. As you can see, I've got a bag full of stuff for myself because yeah, I'm prepared for when Bandai releases these hands or these hands, and I'm supposed to like have a convincing, like with the Hyakushiki. That's one irritation with the Hyakushiki kit. It doesn't come with the trigger finger. It's very annoying. Yeah, I was right, Jeff. It is Blue Duel. Yeah, it's from Struck Noir, Seed Noir, Seed Noir. Yeah, I get the name of the Gundam right, and then the Strike Noir is from there. It's from the Seed OVA, which was like super tragic. Yeah. Anyway, Pixel Ogre, thank you for this. This is so great. I love this like
such a cool Ray.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I dig it. Thank you, man. Like, appreciate it. Ooh, Witch Mallory getting into the Builder's base.
Base.
This is. I feel like the best way to explain these is like it's a slightly higher end action base, you know, because it's like you can see it's got a whole manual and everything. And as I mentioned on the unboxing, it's got a place for you to hang the weapons and things on the side. It's a cool little cradle for everything. So there we go. There's Dean's Hyakushiki. See what I mean? There. Look at that damn hand. But everything else about this kit is absolute joy. Yeah. And what makes it like double annoying is that Hyakushiki comes with a bazooka as well. So why didn't they just make a trigger finger for a unit that carries two weapons that are very iconic? Never mind the fact that it also uses a mega particle beam cannon from P Bandai. You know, a hyper mega particle beam cannon is basically the same thing that Zeti uses, just obviously a lot cheaper because it has to have a battery flying with it. Anyway, I'm going to that later.
But you know,
cool
Bandai,
pose, Dean.
Like a love and hate relationship sometimes, or a lot of times with Bandai.
Yeah, it is. You know, we love them, but we also want to throw them off a bridge. But then we won't get gifts, so it's very
especially when they like announce another P Bandai kit. It's like, yeah.
Or when they do things like, you know, have 4 or 5 regular releases and like 15 P Bandai releases, and you're like, yeah, that look. Yeah. Ancient Gun finished Bell or Bale.
Hey.
Ball. However you want to say it. I think they're both correct.
And then what's in the wallpaper there's a Lupus Rex, and on the other one I think I just see the hand, but is that a Bale?
It could be.
Looks like a Bale.
But the sword, if I look at the hilt of the sword, the Tsuba here, it looks like it could actually be Barbatos.
Barbatos Lupus, yeah.
Or just the Barbatos.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Barbatos.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, like I'm keeping score. Ooh.
Nice display.
Yeah, look at all that space. Enjoy that space. It won't last long.
Yeah.
Who's this again? This is Ancient Gun. Ancient Gun, these shelves are wonderful. Did you buy these shelves? Please tell us in the comments when this comes out on YouTube. But this is great. Yeah, like I said, enjoy the space.
And then I like you actually have a Brady Hound Brad exclusively as well. Nice.
Ooh. It's got a Brad exclusive. Screech got some Wing Gundam progress.
Nice.
And Exoria's got some.
Exoria.
What's it called again? This is the Bold Strike. something.
Is it the Star winning build strike or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very
the
shiny.
Upgraded name, yeah.
There it is.
Well, it's a clear edition, isn't it? Like I
It's
think
a clear pearl glitter edition.
Yeah,
It's the new type version. Yeah.
All the other colors is the white is pearl, and then all the other colors is clear.
There we go. Star Bolt Strike. Exoria said it himself. He's like, damn guys, I'm right here.
RG
system version. Ooh.
Yeah. But it is it's a master grade, hey? Yeah. But yeah, they call it the RG.
Yeah.
System, yeah.
Because
actually in the show in Build Fighters they're all like scale 1 to 144.
Yeah. Yeah. Except yes. Yeah. Anyway, well, yeah. Let me just leave it at that because I can't really remember now. Veles is like, yeah, he's got to consider some display options. Like
another level.
Another level. You know, just it's got to happen. Which Mallory with the new pink tank nutchin. These are so cute, man.
To see some like panel lining on it to just make the details pop a little more.
But what color would you panel line, Jeff, if you get yourselves one of these?
I don't know, grey, hey?
I might lean towards, for me personally, I might lean towards trying to use like a purple. Like I've got this.
Yeah, purple would go really well.
Yeah, I'd have to, although you'd have to make it out of an enamel paint or something.
Yeah.
But I think that could work quite nicely, like a purple or an azure blue. By the way, Witch Mallory, we're totally not telling you what to do with your kids. It's just we're getting excited about like stuff. Ebola Zaire, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Ground Gundam, Gundam ground type. Yeah, Ground Gundam and some weathering happening here.
Weathering, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to see Ebola Zaire back in the work in progress mix.
And he's showing that backpack. Who's boss?
How, Ebola Zaire, if you're watching this or when you watch this, how simple was this kit? Honestly, like, there's really very little fuss on this. Also, just really, really wonderful kit design out of the box. Really fun and easy to build. Really enjoyed my ground type. It's actually why this wallpaper behind our chat exists, because they were so easy to build that I built and painted most of them within a week and a half. You know, so yeah, they were quick. It was a good time. Jacques has got some.
Okay, finished.
Part 2. There we go. Ayuk.
It's so cool to see the when a leg articulates, the shifting of the
the armor, the panel shifting here. Yeah, I love that. Remember when we first saw stuff like that? That was amazing.
Yeah, and this is like the first time they did it in a version 2.0.
Yes, so. That was the thing. Yeah, because it was like, ooh, fancy. We're in the future now.
It became like a standard thing that people expect. It's like, where's my armor shifting?
Where's my armor shifting? This is why I buy real grades, damn it, and then this is why I buy MGs, damn it, and then real grades started doing it. Bromstone coming in with his, what's this thing called? I wanted to call it Dantalion, yeah, Astaroth. And I believe this is their first build. Recently started this IBO Gundam Astaroth, finished it over the weekend. Yeah. Nice. Very, very nice. I see we got the same cutting mat.
And I see there's some backlogs already.
Is this a light box? I was wondering about this when I saw.
That's just a like coffee table or something.
I don't know. It's got wiring. So either it's a light box or Bromstone's got a very fancy PC going on. Bromstone, let me know. Put me out of my misery. But this is a great build for your first build.
And I see Bromstone's got the MG Barbatos and the MG Wing
Zero waiting there. Yeah. Great panel lining, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there, especially for your first kit. Go you.
Oh, nice pose.
Endless waltz. That's a very classic pose there.
Yeah.
There we go. With the monitors for the background. That's very pretty.
Yeah, it just really pops the wings with the bright.
Look at Screech flexing with his cool detail display. So great. Dig it. So great. Look at this other clown showing off his very custom Monster Hunter Rise. What's this machine called? This console called? Yeah. Switch something. Nintendo something. Yeah. Guys, I don't hate Nintendo. Very much. But this is really awesome, Jeff. I love how you did this, Like,
oh, shot.
It's impressive, man.
There was a bit of bleeding on the masking, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but from one side, that's kind of okay. Like here, it looks fine here. You know what I mean? It kind of gives it a bit of a tribal-y edge. It doesn't look so mass-produced. I don't know. That's at least my opinion. Mecha Junkie, yeah, starting on the EG.
No. Yeah.
You wanted to say, dude?
Oh, I was for that Switch. I really like the mottling paint effect. I used that stencil that you also use for your RG Jean.
Yeah.
From Vallejo. That like what is it? It's like a it's not a what do they call it?
Yeah, it's a
it's what do they call that stencil? It's like a
texture
camo
stencil or something.
I think it's camo pattern or something like that.
Or something like that, yeah. And it's so annoying because I actually had mine right here to hand. I'm looking here.
And yeah, it's nice. Like you airbrush with it and you just shift it around and then you'll get this mottling effect. Really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's especially great for if you like to do things like black basing. You know, on your
if you want to achieve that like paint faded look, like on like planes that's been in the sun or anything that's been in the sun for a long time, you'll get that paint fading. Not just in the sun, but like out there weathering, like from rain and sun and all that. Like the paint will fade over time, and you get this like, mottling effect.
Yeah, because of the acidity and and the moisture and all that stuff causing damage to the surface. We got Mecha Junkie with their Intrigrade. So rad. These are cool. Jeff, one day I'll pick one up. In my mind, I'm thinking of doing... I want to pick up 3 of the RX-78s and then just, like, paint them all. I won't modify them. I won't panel line them. I'll just spray them. Guyver Unit 1, been busy this week. I see that, Guyver Unit.
I love blade.
Look at that curve, that little hip swagger.
Yeah,
so
it's like a model... like just shifting the hips. I don't know if it was intentional, but yeah.
But it's cool. I dig it. I think it looks really cool. It gives it a lot of character. Like, that's something people like. When people do it, you can pick it up, and it gives it just a little bit of humanity to the kit. Oh, I see. I spy HGUC crossbone. Very nice. Yeah, this is a goodie. I really loved building my crossbone. It's tiny, but it was one of the first kits when I got, because I'd gone on a, like I mentioned this before, I'd like sort of stopped. I'd been building, but I hadn't had a chance to paint. I needed a new compressor. My airbrush was falling apart, blah, blah, blah. This is the first kit I painted with my new cheap airbrush.
The HG, not the RG.
The HG.
Okay.
When I say my new cheap airbrush, I'm talking about the aircraft airbrush I bought for like $680 at Hobby X, which made me very happy. Because before that I was using some Aztec piece of rubbish. Never buy Aztec or Badger in my opinion. But this looks so good. Like, nice. You wouldn't say it's an HG. Like the way that they do the stickers on this kit is actually very smart. Like the little yellow bits here and whatever. Chip showing off their collection. Got some sleepy things here. There's a positron sniper rifle there from Evangelion.
Eva,
Got a cool little I think it's Himeji Castle.
Like,
could be wrong.
Looks like one of those metal puzzle.
Middle Earth thingachies, yeah. It's a Kiro Yamato there in holographic. And a perfect grade unicorn, perfect grade banshee.
Is it?
looks like. No, it's not. It's master
It's
grade.
not the master grade.
Ooh, false alarm. Whoop, whoop.
I was like, I'm sure like the perfect grade will be much bigger than that.
It's much bigger.
And
Here's
there's
the
the
pill
perfect
coating
grade. Yeah.
wing.
Sure.
Yo, shame. This wing has seen some stuff, eh?
I didn't even know they had a pill coated release.
Oh yeah, no, they did. There's the real grade. Looks like it to me.
Nice.
To my eye.
Yeah, so
Big
somebody's
fan of wind.
yeah, somebody's a big fan of. What happened to the perfect grade though? Like it lost some pieces.
Yeah, I know. It's seen some stuff, eh?
Like the chest there, and also by the ankle, just above the foot.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Chip doesn't want us to sit there and like scrutinize the stuff that's fallen
Yeah,
off his.
overanalyze.
Yeah, otherwise it's gonna make them sad. Strike Noir.
Strike
Yay.
Noir. Nice.
I've got one of these. It's great. Yeah, it's these wings. If you want to talk about floppy, these wings are floppy as all hell. But it's a great kit. It's fun to build. Gaplant. Yay! I mean Gaplant. Jinx.
Gaplant. Jinx.
Gaplant. Guess what I'm thinking of? Oh, cool. Oh, cute, man. Look at this.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, the perfect grade Zaku, like cradling SD Zaku. So nice. So wholesome.
So sweet. that perfect grade, like that also needs an upgrade. We need a perfect grade Unleashed Zaku or even better.
Yeah, to match with the Unleashed RX-78 too.
Is that an Aura Battler
Come on,
dummy?
Bandai.
Nice. Very nice.
Cool,
Some deep cuts going on here, like Leviathan from Full Metal Panic, or Leviathan from Full Metal Panic. We got, looks like Aura Battle Dunbean. I'm trying to remember the name of the actual unit. Got
that looks to be a painted Dom.
Yeah, it looks Dom Truppen.
Is it painted? It looks kind of painted.
Does look kind of painted. Yeah, I got a super shiny wing there. Nice. Flex that collection. HD master grade heavy arms. Also a heavy arms fan here. Nice. Cool. Let's go Exoria.
Oh, Exoria. With these
Exoria.
high. What's it? High rim.
Yes.
Resolution. High resolution.
Yeah, one of the the high RM. Yeah, one of the few that are actually really good. Listen, I like the HIRM line or the high RM line. I've heard the inner frame is super finicky. I personally love the proportions of the wing for that. So I dig this. Thanks, Mech Junkie. Love this. Hey, like, it's so good. Like, I love that. I like the screen in the background with it's so cool. And thank you for like flexing our colors there. Our Gunpla there. Very nice.
Yeah.
There's a good one here. This is awesome. I love seeing this.
Very Japan.
Very, very Japanese. Nice. Katana on the left-hand side. Peaceful man. Here's this other clown in his cosplay again. What's with this guy in Monster Hunter? Dude, this is sick though. I'm not gonna lie.
I never like liked Monster Hunter until I started playing it like properly. Like kind of instantly fell in love with the series. Yeah. We've got somebody new in the chat there, Milky Shame.
Milky Shame, what's up?
Yeah. Hello.
I love this shot. This is like 80% of my video game photographs, by the way. Just so you know, Sekiro got a shot like this. Elden Ring got shots like this.
Looking
Tomb
down.
Raider, yeah, shot like this.
Surveying the land.
The lands of Cape Town. Nice, dude. Yes, dude. 2016. Hey, it's like a lifetime away, man. My God. Anyway, nice, Jeff. And then here's Jeff like rolling as a bad guy. Yeah, he's invaded your game.
It can't be a bad guy if I have a praise the sun circuit, right?
I'll say nothing.
I remember Milky Shame. He says greetings from the exotic land of Texas.
Oh, nice.
I think he joined one of our previous streams before. Yeah, but yeah, welcome. Welcome
and
to
congratulations on your cosplay trophy.
Gunpla essay. Yeah, thank you.
I walk around with a red LED. It makes me mysterious. This is Jeff when he was Dax, when he had muscles. Look at him. It's like, I'm going to eat this metal. I will poop it out as a cosplay piece. Good times. This is rage. Yeah. Guys, I know this isn't like really work in progress, but
Yeah,
it is awesome.
Well, it's a finished build, so
exactly. This ear watcher, dude, like, wow. I remember this from Rage, and I was very impressed with this. Like, really well done, ear watcher from Predator. Nice. I can see you're so buggered. You're like, give me my prize. I need to pass out. Some work in progress on your stuff there, which is really rad, dude. How did
a lot of masking.
Well, how did you get this mask? What did you just print it out and then cut it?
Yeah, you see that crumpled white paper?
Yeah.
I printed a whole bunch of A4s and I taped in like together with masking tape to join the different A4s.
What did you use the catch for? Asking for a friend.
For motivation.
Cool. No, dude, it's awesome. Like, that's hard work. I love this design that you did here, though. This
shot.
Like the Springbok Mantis kind of look. It's very cool.
It's a lot of masking. So all these like masking skills that you do on model kits can apply it to other things as well.
It's 150 times easier on bigger stuff.
Bigger stuff. Yeah.
Weathering. Wow, Jeff, your weathering is so realistic. I like it, but also well balanced. This looks good. Yes, finally, I've been waiting to get to this. Sorry. And Rico's cockpit. Look at this, guys. This is insane.
It's like every little dot on the buttons. Like, I don't even like a toothpick is thick, much bigger than the tip of a toothpick is much bigger than. Yeah, it's crazy. My eyes is bleeding. My eyes is bleeding looking at it.
And this is, I think this is an intruder, if I'm not mistaken. The plane. I just want to double check. Yeah, it's an E6B Prowler. Yeah, so not an intruder, it's the Prowler, more or less.
Sure, it feels very cramped, eh? Like to be sitting like two people next to each other in a tight space like that.
Yeah, flying is fun,
like
right?
I would feel so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
How do they poop? They can't poop, eh? Like
in their suits, dude.
Like, is it? Or they just have to poop.
There's a hose
have to poop before a mission.
Yeah, there's that. But I mean, like, this is a recon jet, so it has it is a long range jet, and yeah, there are facilities in your flight suit for it. Yeah,
for urination, I can imagine. Yeah, like maybe I just pipe, but like for pooping, how do you do that?
Won't go into it.
So uncomfortable. Yeah.
But like I said, this thing's meant to be for like long flights, so yeah, that's gonna happen. I love the ejector cable, the pull cable for the ejector seat. The ejection seats look amazing, and it's always such a pleasure to see your work. And also shared like a bit of insight. He used the Gunpla matte marker over the glue, where the excess glue was, and it leveled it out, and it actually made them disappear. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Huh. And then here's a Ferrari engine. I'm just going to take Ant's word for it that it is a Ferrari engine. I don't see many of them on a daily basis, so I can't say yay or nay. Yeah. So, also, Jeff, just to answer your jet poop question. A lot of the time, pilots' rat packs, they give you food that constipates you a little bit as well, so that you can't poop.
Okay.
Just so you know. Look at these legs.
Look at them legs.
And that lighting.
Like during the, these, it's so fun to play with. Like throughout this whole podcast, it's just like it's in my hands. I'm just constantly fiddling with it. It's I don't know why. It's like it's so satisfying to play with. Yeah. Like what you've been doing it to your Reiki?
Yeah, dude, I've been having lots of fun with the Reiki. At the moment, the Reiki's legs are off because I'm having fun with my army painted drill set that I bought from the Nexus from the guys upstairs, from the Nexus upstairs, and been drilling all the holes. So
I think the biggest thing is, I think the biggest thing is the feel of articulation. It's like, it's nice and stiff,
smooth and chunky.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Like, it just feels so good to.
It's got good leverage
around.
Yeah. Speaking of small drills, actually something that you touched on that I'm happy you touched on, because we haven't got that much time unfortunately now. But the one thing that you touched on there with the playing with the legs, I kind of recommend a lot of like builders do that kind of thing. Like, try not to rush your kit. You know, we get very excited and we like, especially when you just get into the hobby, one of your objectives is to go from, you know, clipped pieces to build kit in like, you know, seconds. And the thing is, you don't fully sort of like appreciate the kit, but like now Jeff's like been playing with the legs of that, of the Ken Buzan, and you really get like a full understanding, excuse the full mechanics almost pun there, which I'm now putting a spotlight on. But you really get into that quite a lot, and that's something I like to do with my kits as well. Like with like when we were talking about the Barbatos earlier, I played with that Barbatos to death, man. I love the Barbatos. It was such a fun toy of a kit. Like, it felt like such a great kit in hand. Same with the F91 HG. Yeah, there's just something cool like that. There's value in actually just taking the time, enjoy articulation on an arm or a leg or something. Also,
I do also understand it. I also do understand, like, especially for new builders, they want to have stuff on their collection, you know. But once you get a few kits under you, like, you know, on your shelves, then you'll probably feel, okay, I can start taking my time even more just to really appreciate each kit.
Exactly.
It's just the spend, like a kneeling pose. It's like, oh man, it's so just
aesthetically pleasing.
Like, exactly. It's freaking hell.
Yeah, I had fun with that one. I actually had to.
I'm really impressed.
I geeked out quite a lot with when I did the pictures of my Reiki, because I just took too many photos and couldn't decide which ones I wanted to use for the Insta post at one stage. So it's funny that I mentioned the small drills, because this is what well, it's not the only reason I got them, but because I broke my 2.3 mil drills. Anyway, but yeah, I'm painting this kit. I'm not going to reveal what it is or where it's from yet. It's an old kit of mine, and I just wanted to drill those holes out, so I did.
Looks very organic. Some like,
yeah, it's got a strong organic feel. And then this is like a lot of guys. I didn't put too much context in this because I want to talk about this on the show. This kit is old, hey. Like, I think the first.
It's not a like a Machine and Kruger kit, is it?
No, it's not Machine and Kruger. But this kit, I think it was released late 90s. It was like a 98 or a 99 release, or it could have been an early 2000s release. And the one I'm building is like a reprint of that, like from much later, that I bought in like, geez, dude, probably 2011. And I just never felt I had the right paints for it. Like, I wanted to do it justice. And the reason I'm showing people this shot here is because I've used super glue. Because this has got a lot of, like, I don't want to say part fixing issues. It's just, it doesn't help you. You have to like line up stuff properly and line it and get it there. So I use super glue quite a lot to fill in gaps and holes. And like on this leg, there's like super glue there. You can see it there to join the seams. Yeah, and that's me like sanding that because that's after it's priming. But yeah, and then there's the drilled holes. Yay. It's a very small piece actually, but I'm glad that the holes are in there now. And yeah, then Lindsay, this is so good. Look at this.
It's the knockoff Dom.
Knockoff Dom. What's its actual name? Revanova, hey? Is this the
Revanova?
Seal Nova. Oh, Revanova, yeah. And then
really
there's
cooler. Oh,
Red shoulder.
don't
That's very.
mess with
yeah.
me.
Oh, all the guns. Love it. And then just from a different angle.
Yeah. Do you think this should be the last one that we cover?
I think so, because I want to do a small like, not a spoiler, just a trailer. There we go. Preview.
Wait, I saw Enrico. Should we just cover Enrico's stuff, like, because
yeah, let's do it quickly. When I say quickly, let's do it.
do it.
Lindsay, awesome work on this build. I like the combination of parts going on here. Keep it up. I dig this red shoulder, man. It reminds me of what's got a red shoulder in. Oh, this has got a strong Warhammer like leaning, but trying to remember what unit has a red shoulder as a. Anyway, it's cool to see this, and it's looking good because I would. Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Oh, Enrico with the Valkyrie.
So nice.
Sure, it's so, like, I can see the streaking on the weathering.
But it looks great and it's a cool photograph. Look at this.
You see, like, this is what I was talking about, guys. Like, getting close and crop off certain parts doesn't matter. You know, just like take multiple photos and then, you know, the viewers will fill it in. But yeah, getting close and you can really appreciate the detail.
I love this shot. Like, this looks like a carrier deck with all of the drainage points. But this looks so cool. Like, nicely done. And you nailed it. And there's some very difficult moments on this kit. I know here on the super pack, there's a horrible seam that happens here. He's really done it nicely there. Awesome. Some scratching on the swing wing. Very cool. Good color choice for the boosters. This is a great. I like this shot quite a lot.
Sure. It's a lot of
Lots
work.
of work. Also, I like that Ant decided to, like, for me the weathering tells me that this has sat on a carrier deck, you know, not so much on the SDF. So like, it kind of makes me feel like this is a more optimistic time in the Macross universe when they're not so much in space, but also terrestrial and flying patrols and stuff, which is cool. I don't know if that was Ant's intention, but to me it feels like it's more of a terrestrial unit. Like, it hasn't been in space that much lately. Just because of the rain streaking. That's kind of what I'm getting at, yeah. Ooh, the gun pod. So nice. Love the weathering on the gun pod. And here in the intakes. Looking good.
And there's his head upside down.
Yes, for the guns.
Yeah.
And then... Nice. I also like that you went with Roy Foker's color scheme as well. I think most guys do, because Roy Foker is
that's the classic one, right? So
yeah, well, Roy Foker is the sort of ace, the big awesome character. I mean, Hikaru Yui is basically the main character. Robotech fans know Hikaru as Rick Hunter. I know a lot of people like to build Hikaru's colors as well. I love Roy Foker's, and maybe one day in the future, if I get if they do it, or if I can get around to it, I wouldn't mind doing Max and Miria. Miria is my favorite character from Macross, but in this case, I want to do Foker's. I want to do Foker's Geowalk mode for mine. Look at this! Look at the streaking on the wings there. So cool. Yo, what's also like really crazy is like posing it like this for the camera. Like, that gets you scared.
what if it falls over?
This is a beautiful shot, eh?
Yeah.
It's such a nice wallpaper shot, that. Really like that.
Sure.
I remember when I saw these, I was like, I had that feeling. Guys,
Cool, and yeah, like,
yeah, don't get me wrong, I get that feeling a lot. Yeah.
Dr. Ninja Stan says Enrico is such an inspirational builder. Yeah,
Good.
that's right.
Yeah, he totally is. Okay, I think let's keep it here. The EG versus RG from Hein. And yeah, we can chat about that. Guys,
Next time.
Next time, if you loved some of the builds that you've seen here, please let us know in the comments below when you're watching the YouTube version of this. 'Cause the builders would love to hear that. I think it would be a very cool inspirational boost to see a comment that's talking about your XYZ kit that you've done. I think guys would really appreciate that. So thank you to all the streamers, to all of the viewers this evening.
Thank you guys in the chat.
This was only meant to be for an hour, and here we are, almost 2 hours.
Well,
that's just because Jeff and I talk a lot of rubbish.
You get lost in time, like looking at all these nice builds, you know. So
exactly, man. And and then I look forward to hopefully jumping in with a live stream soon, if ESCOM can just be cool about it. Even when we're not meant to have load shedding, we got surprise load shedding. So I also apologize a little for starting a little bit later, guys. That was on me.
Shame.
And yeah, is there anything, Jeff, that you want to throw in? Tell the folks.
No, just you know, keep on building and keep posting in the work in progress channel, and then we'll talk about it more next time. You know, as you can see, it's like there's so much more that keeps coming in because of, you know, we're getting more and more builders. Members joining in, so we're gonna have to do this more frequently now if we want to be on top of it.
No, totally. Maybe I should just talk less rubbish and get through more builds, and maybe it'll we'll cover more.
It's nice and organic. So I see in the chat there. So Space Dusty says, "Thanks for the stream, guys. It was a lot of fun." I don't think we've went on to your builds yet. Space Dusty. Yeah. Next time, hopefully we'll see some of your builds, and then Dr. News.
Totally. Also, Space Dusty, I enjoy your chip tunes. I had a lot of fun with that. That track the other day was cool because I'm very much into chip tunes and synthwave.
And especially seeing Sonic on screen.
Synth pop, and seeing all those Sonic, Sonic R and Sonic R Advanced. And anyway, very cool, guys. That was awesome, Jeff. That was awesome. Thank you for chilling with me as well, dude. It's great hanging with you. I'm so excited for you that you got to play with some legs.
Leg day.
Then Jeff and I will catch you soon, hopefully on the next live stream. And as usual, keep it locked into Gunpla SA. Sorry for everything BuildForce related. Don't smack your mic, Paul. Cool. Anyway, remember, guys, keep building joy and ninja roll.
Until next time. What's it? Kembu kick.
Kembu kick.
Ciao. Oh, look at the cute little Jean. Bye.
You can see up its skirt. Wait, what am I doing? Close this.
Cute.
Oh, I can't wait to build this thing. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
You mean paint?
Well, paint it. Yeah. That's what